And yeah. But there's no bugger there yet. There's not much point saying hello and welcome, is there?
Well, not really. Susan said hello and welcome to the Looney Tunes. Boy, you've got a 0 at the minute. Is it? Yeah. We've got 3.
Oh. Good evening and welcome. We're just giving rid of our notifications on our screens.
I'm not doing it now. I'm just sitting there. Will you get off? If you want to sit down, sit down. I'm not a dog. I didn't say you were a dog, did I, Wolf? Look, Shrek.
Don't start taking your clothes off and sitting down in wrong places now, right? This is a family audience.
Look, Scott's a new Shrek.
He's like an onion. He's got many layers.
Play your cheeks. Go on. Will you get off? I look more like Pod than I do Shrek. Go on, then do Pod. No. Go on. I can go get some green paint. No. By the end of tonight, you can be green. We haven't got any green paint. Green felt tip.
Have you got any food dye? Green food dye?
We had viewers and they've all jumped out when they've realised it's us, not Ian.
Probably.
Oh well. Anyway, people are going to watch this on playback.
Am I bothered? Am I bothered? Face bothered? No, I'm not bothered.
I can do that better than you.
Go on then.
Bothered? Am I bothered? Am I bothered though? Am I bothered? Are you dissing my family? Am I bothered though?
I don't know for ages.
Face bothered, face bothered. Am I bothered though? You dissing my family? Am I bothered? Am I bothered though?
Someone else is going to look, turn on and think, oh, it's a special needs channel.
Bothered? Face bothered? That is Catherine Tate, take 10. All right, mate. Well, we might as well crack on because let's be honest.
As well.
Should we do the silver coin dunking first?
Well, we might as well wait and see whether we can get possibly up to half a dozen viewers first.
Okay. Oh, we just flickered to 5 and then dropped to 4. Woo!
Ooh. Well, I've got 2 bags of 50s and a bag of 2s. And one of my bags of 50s is like that, so.
Let's do 50s.
We're going to play with them.
Down to 3 now, mate. This is going to be a nice, quiet one.
Well, they'll join as we go along, or they won't. It'll be as it'll be. Let's see if I can get this camera fitted and tilted.
Oh, we're up to 7 now. Yay.
How did I manage to get fit this thing before? Whoop.
Steve just broke his phone.
No, it's not my phone. This is the. Oh, you can't really see, can you? I'm trying to show you the camera. I can't really do that. Oh,
no, that looks like one of those dodgy videos.
Oh, subliminal. Look into my eyes. Oh, yeah, no. I've got to just try and get this thing to hold itself still in the clamp.
Well, you just lost.
Tilt it.
Viewers.
What?
You just lost 2 people, making them feel sick.
That's all right. Survival of the fittest. We got rid of a few weeks by the looks of it then. All right. Unfortunately, I've got a cable going all over the place. There we go. Out of the way.
Awesome. And there's Raftree with a beard. Hey, there.
Yep. Right. Let's get his bag opened. Got to get rid of my mouse, haven't I? Let's get rid of that.
Yeah.
Bish, bash, bosh. Right.
Right then. Steve?
Yep.
Stop a second. Is that a shield or an Olympic at the bottom bag of the screen?
Well, there.
Yeah.
Shield.
Ah. It is a shield, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was gymnastics ribbon.
That would be pretty fantastic to get the same amount of Olympics as we got last time, but
hey, it'd be good, wouldn't it?
It would. But this is a weirdy bag, like I said, all the banks sealed. So, oh, there's Benjamin.
Oh, great.
There's one.
Your favourite one first.
Christopher Ironside in close second.
I don't mind Ironside.
No, do I. Oh, I've got Paddy at the tower.
That's cool.
Oh, 3 from the first bag. They may be pans, but at least they're commemoratives. So goes on that odds. I should get a decent mix. So.
Ah.
Oh, right. I didn't know he did it. Didn't know he did it on these.
So he nicked our old slot, did he? Got ya. Didn't know that.
I thought we never clashed with anybody doing Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No, we didn't used to clash with anybody on Tuesday and Thursday, but we haven't done it for absolutely ages, have we? Because of the coin situation. So Bungle must have jumped in our slot, which, to be honest with you, I don't blame him because it is a good slot to have.
Slot.
But I haven't watched Bungle in months, so I wouldn't have a clue. And to be honest with you, I don't care. Amount of time we're doing it now.
We've got 1,000 of coins of 50s and 500 of 50s, 500 of £2, and I'm also going to do a little masterclass on how to clean tarnished silver. There's a Taylor Peter Rabbit, 2017.
Right, I didn't know, but let's say we didn't know because I haven't seen Bungle in absolutely ages, and I've got nothing against Bungle and Lady M, so I apologise if they watched the stream, but I didn't know, and because we're on now, we're not stopping, so sorry about that. It's a bit late. But it's a try, remember, first of every month, but I'll probably forget because my mum is like a sieve.
Oh, first of every month, okay. Oh, well, I don't think many of the people who watch ours have watched Bungles anyway. There's not many that watch ours, is there? So.
Yeah, exactly, so it doesn't really matter, does it, too much?
Nah.
Looks like he's from Sunderland, doesn't he, Bungle? And we've got a Geordie that's just joined us. Yeah, for us, it's a bird.
Oh, hey, why, hey? Hey, that.
All right.
Steve was showing off his cards before, his Christmas ones. He's got Snowman and Snow Dog in colour, and it looks well sick.
I have to have a. Do you know what? I was going to say something there, and I thought, no, I'm not even going to say it. You will have to give me a quick look. I will rephrase what I was going to say.
You won't have a look at my package. I know.
I know what you're like, man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Right.
And then
Very quick brief interlude now. Let's get out of the way before I forget.
Yeah.
Alaman coins, 50p's. They started the Christmas 50p's. First one being the Pickwick Travels, the stage coach and horses, 1980, the world's first Christmas 50p. But some of their 50p's they also did in colour. They're normally attached to Christmas cards. Well, not normally. But
oh, yeah, that's the partridge in the pear tree and stuff like that, isn't it?
often attached to Christmas cards.
Well, I was looking at the price.
Some of these are silly prices. So this is my personal collection. Ones in these cases I do not.
They're the ones that UK Coin Hunt had and had to get rid of, aren't they? There's a snowman. Look at that in colour, the top right hand corner.
And I have a little swapsy in this case, which is another snowman. But yeah, I've got 4 of those because there's one in the first case. 4 of the 3 French hens, which is the cheapest of the 3 of all the coins to buy. Other ones vary. That's pricey. I've got a 2008 5 calling birds, which is quite pricey. The partridge in the pear tree is my particular favourite. 2 turtle doves is quite nice, but I think the like peach Melba colours I'm not too keen on. Well, it is. It's a little bit weirdy. My gold rings is just gold around the actual rings, so there's not a great deal to it. But some of them have surged in prices recently, so they're my own personal collection. But as I come across them, if I come across them at the right price, I'm picking them up because rather than have 50 coins to be worth 200 or 300 quid, I might as well just have one put aside somewhere nicely in the case. Or when I pop my clogs and pass it on to the kids. So. And I also, this is a spare card as well. So I've got a few spare cards as well. So sometimes you can get the coin loose in the capsule. Other times you're buying it in the card with a COA. But that be those. But yeah, Scott, although I've shown them many times, Scott's never really paid any attention before. And now he suddenly noticed, oh, they do them in colour. Well, yeah, I've been telling
No,
you
I've
that
never
since we've
seen the
been
snowman
streaming.
and snow dog in colour, mate. Honestly, I've seen the snowman and snow dog because I've got one, and
Right.
Hannah's got one because I sent her one, but I haven't seen I've never seen it in colour. It looks sick in colour. It's very much
17
similar.
shield.
It's very similar to the 2020 one. I like the 2020 snowman.
Mark, we've always been on this time on a Thursday. It's only because due to obviously COVID and the banks and what have you, we normally stream about this time. We are back. We are back again.
It looks like we're only clashing on the first of the month, so the rest of the month there'll be no.
We are
clashes.
back in business.
We're not going to have many of his viewers anyway because he's in like tens of thousands.
Yeah,
we haven't got that many anymore.
Yeah, we don't have.
Double figures. We're like leaping for joy, aren't we? So
we don't have a members stream.
God, these are drying up. I haven't found anything for ages.
No, you haven't put so far.
Only by fluke I've noticed the 17 shield, which I don't particularly need, but it is a lower mintage, and as it jumped out at me, I might as well keep it to one side. Oh, there's another paddy.
St. Paul's?
Yep. See where we can get a full set of paddies like we did last time. 19 years gleaming. Pardon?
I'd be more interested in getting 8 Olympics again.
Well, this is, like I say, this is gone for the cash centre, so maybe the pickings here are going to be the usual, very slim for Olympics. But I've got the other bag is, I think, the same as the 2 I opened on Tuesday. So we'll go back to the normal odds again for a bag. So.
There you go.
I meant to ask Tuesday, why has your mat changed, Steve?
Because I moved house and I don't think we stream since we moved house. Or if we have, I don't know. It's somewhere in my wardrobe behind me. But unfortunately, I've got loads of stuff piled up in front, which makes it hard to open the doors alone. And then I have to hoik through it all. I will hoik through it all before next week, and I will find the correct mat. But for now, this is just a random beer mat.
Did you know that
I bought designed to go in my glass tabletop kind of wicker tableware outside for summer? So
yeah, I kind of thought, I was thinking
overflowing pint cans. Yeah. Oh, it's padded the tower, but it's a bit kind of burnt or something. So I've got one on the mat already, so I don't need to keep that one. I'll throw him back, and I would have done anyway because conditions poor. The Cupid nickel that we're looking at now, when these get tarnished, I don't think you can even call it toned. It's just tarnished. Short of using wire wool, you ain't going to get it cleared off, I don't think. Silver, however, is a precious metal, and I'll be showing you later on exactly how to get a dirty looking toned silver coin looking its best again in a matter of literally seconds.
Are we on about the magic cloth?
Nope. No, we got to do one better for the magic cloth. When you get tarnishing, which is dark like that, you ain't going to polish that off with a magic cloth.
Right.
We'll get to him.
Cloth?
No, I won't even bother doing that because the rubbing can
Brexit?
abrade the surface.
January, mate.
Brexit, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I've got my dip processor. I know that true coin aficionados who collect, 16th century silver coins or whatever probably would be totally dead against it. But for me, if a coin's relatively modern and should be looking much better, then I don't mind giving it a little help. Oh, Jeremy Fisher. Yeah. I'm not holding out any hope really of getting an Olympic out of this lot.
No, it looks a
thing like Roland was saying when he did a grand from the bank and got not one. I think going through cash centres.
Oh, I like that one though.
Yeah.
Check the back.
Yeah, JC.
You didn't do that on the last one. That was very, very shiny either.
JC.
Anyway, you can see it. Go on, Hannah, give people a refresher. What does JC stand for?
Jodie Clark.
I know, but I always think Jodie Comer now after watching Killing Eve.
And is Jodie Clark a dude or a woman?
It is a dude.
It is a dude.
Yeah, that surprised me. I didn't realise that until recently. Oh, no, that's some balls.
Balls. And what's the other one that could be on that coin, Hannah?
IRB.
In rank broadly.
Got it in
Did you
one.
say rank or something else in the middle there?
I said rank. Oh, there's 1066, Bella Hastings.
With Steve, it could be anything.
It could. All bets are off when it comes to me. Another Brexit.
Yeah. So for those of you that think what are wondering what we're talking about and why we're cracking up, it's basically on the Battle of Britain. The same year was the year that they changed the portrait from the 4th to the 5th portrait of the Queen. So it's 2015, and the uncirculated one, the one that was put in proof sets, was the IRB,
And in the
circulation was a JC.
and in the package coin as well, wasn't it?
The package coin was IRB, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. The silver proof has got the decimal. The 50 pence doesn't say 50 pence. It's got the Jodie Clark portrait, but it doesn't say 50p on it. So it's that funny coin that you call it.
A mule.
A mule, that's the one. So it's a mule Battle of Britain silver. And then there's also a 2019 one released 50 years of 50p. And that's also got the current Queen head on it, the JC, as well. So there's 4 of them, potential Battle of Britain coins. And I'm lucky enough to have all 4.
There's Sherlock.
Yeah.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Watson's not there.
I know.
The Baskervilles is if you read round the edge.
Hasn't Watson just gone home?
And another tower. That one is in bad nick, and as I'm seem to be shifting a fair few sets of Paddingtons, I'm keeping on to a few of them again.
Hannah just asked if your Watson had gone home.
Yeah, I took him back last night. More's a pity. Then again, he was a. Yeah, he let me down the night before anyway. He decided to sleep on the end of Louis's bed with his girlfriend Erin. So,
oh well.
He normally sleeps on the bed with me, but he decided he'll go with those two, and I feel a little bit put out by that.
Oh, station.
That train station.
Yeah, just needing the palace now for the full set.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron. I'm going to show all my silver dip trick in a minute. I might as well do it after this bag. We're up to 15 viewers. Woo! So once I finish this bag of 250/50s, I'll quickly show how to make an old coin or tarnished coin, silver coin, look better again.
He hopes.
No, I know. I'm confident.
He knows. He knows.
I'm done with absolutely black silver from 1977, so I'm pretty sure I should have no problem.
Ian.
It feels weird because technically it's Thursday, but I'm off tomorrow.
Well, yeah, bank holiday.
Yeah.
I'm off tomorrow as well.
You retired?
I'm off tomorrow as well.
Yeah, no, I retired. Yeah, I've been off for the last year and a half. Yeah, good point. Well presented.
It's nice. It's a nice feeling not having to get up for work.
Most certainly is. Although, bizarrely enough, I get up earlier now than I've ever done when I used to work. So,
well, that can't be strictly quite true because it depends.
Well, no, not for as early an early shift, but sometimes not far off the mark. So, I have the inability to lay around in bed. So when I wake up, I get up, and I only don't get up during the night because when I wake up, because I do it so bloody frequently, I know I need to stay in bed and get some sleep. But when it's gone past 6, sometimes I just think, well, technically I should probably
get
be
up.
up by now. So I get up, make a cup of tea, make a hot cup and a cup of tea, then make a nest on a settee, watching Good Morning Britain.
That's when he has his limbo, whatever it's called, siesta in the afternoon.
Limbo.
Yeah, well,
I
I've
like
got
to see him.
a bit of
I
a
can see-
problem with Susanna Reid. I think that she's absolutely gorgeous.
I'd like to see Steve do a limbo.
I used to be quite good at a limbo. Hey, we get the set.
There you go, Paddington.
Well done.
Palace.
One more
Another
set.
Benjamin Bunny there. Another
Other
one at
side.
the tower. Like I said, I'm keeping them on. Another
Benjamin,
Brexit.
hang on, Steve. Did you just say one more Benjamin Bunny there for the tower?
No, one more Benjamin.
No, but one more Benjamin Bunny, one more at the tower.
Oh,
And
I honestly thought you said one more Benjamin Bunny at the tower, and I'm thinking it's Paddington Bear at the tower.
Yeah, well, I'd like Benjamin Bunny to go to the tower and have his head chopped off. But they stopped doing that a few centuries ago, so.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
3 bags left.
It's stew anyway.
Pardon?
It's a bunny. You just chop his head off and put him in a stew anyway. What's the difference? Don't need to be a tower. I might have animal cruelty people after me now.
Oh, no, really. I remember there was a rabbit that used
I
to come
remember
into
having
my
rabbit
local
pie
pub.
when I was younger.
I had a rabbit who used to come into our pub every weekend. Every weekend. Regular as clockwork. You used to go up and say, Mr. Barman, can I have a pint of bitter and a cheese and tomato toasty, please? And the barman thinking, well, he's got money, so why not? So he served him. Week in, week out, came in, always had the same. But one week he came in and said, my usual, please, barman, pint of bitter, cheese and tomato toasty. And he went, I'm sorry, mate, but we're actually out of tomatoes. I can do you cheese and ham instead. He went, oh, you really can't do me a cheese and tomato? He went, no, I can't. He said, all right then, why not? I never saw him again. I looked into it a few months later and found out that the rabbit had died because the barman had given him mixing-my-toasties. Mixing-my-toasties?
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's
mixing these toasties.
Yeah, I suppose probably mixing-my-toasties is out of a lot of generational people anyway. So. Back in my day, if you used to find a bit of roadkill, I used to pick up the rabbit, have a look in the eyes, see whether it had mixie or not, and if it didn't, you could go onto the pot or onto the fire down the river. If it had mixie, you'd leave it there for birds of prey. So, there's a rabbit illness made them no good for eating. So. Well, that was pretty pants, really.
It was. But you got your 4 Paddingtons.
Yeah, I got 4 pants, but for 250, there was not much to show for that. Let's move these over there. Right, let's keep on just. Right, let's bring that into the equation. I should open this case before I chop my fingernails. Oh no, there we go. So you can see there's in this bit of plastic, so it's basically in perfect condition. You can tell it's silver. You can tell with these not just because of the frosting to the Queen's head, etc., but with Pobjoy you can tell because they have a mint mark, and the mint mark, the die mark, will indicate whether it's base metal, silver, whether it's proof, etc., etc. So there it is, and there's a little bit of manky at the bottom. A little proper look there, background, so you can see that it's got like a brown tinge all the way down there, which doesn't look all that pretty. But I should quickly get some more. Right. I want a glass of water. But two, I always use plastic tweezers because the last thing you want to do is using tweezers and you're using silver is to scratch your coin. And this is the dip I use, which is just silver dip from any hardware store. Cost me $5.99, and this will probably last me all of my life. Grab the coin, dip it into there, give it a little bit of a wiggle, take it out again, dip it, because the last thing you want to do is leave any polishes or chemicals on it for longer than absolutely necessary. So mine is in, out, shake it all about.
To the horty-corty.
Let's quickly do the top back on this because the last thing I want to do is spill this. But you saw the tarnish, and Scott is considering some coins, but they're a bit tarnished and he's not too certain. But I did make a little promise to him about the condition of the coin. How's that, Scott?
Yeah, it's clean, isn't it?
Well done.
And that takes milliseconds. And it makes the entire coin gleam like it's just been printed. You can see the shine on that. Because it's been in this case and it's never had any form of abrasion to it, it is in absolute pristine condition.
Yes, you do turn around, Laura. Lorna, even.
So what I'll do is I'll just quickly get a little bit more polish, get my fingertips of it, whack it back into that little case that it came in.
And that's what it's all about. My ships come in.
And there you go.
Well done.
That is stunning now.
Well worth $5.99 if you ask me. And it is that simple. Yeah, anybody
I
could
find
do
it buried.
That is ridiculously good.
Make sure you don't drink that, Steve.
Yeah, no, that's getting tips straight away. But yeah, it takes milliseconds, and I've done that to loads of coins. Funnily enough, if you're looking at getting coins to potentially turn around, the more kind of tarnished the silver coin is, the cheaper they sell it for, which is lovely. Because a pot of that, like I said, for $5.99 will last me forever. And I can get nice coins, including like some of the silver-proof £2 coins, because they've been tarnished. I can pick them up for next to nothing on eBay. Quickly dip it, polish it, take a photograph of it, and whack it straight back up and sell it for a tiny profit. I tend to keep a lot of them, but
Come on, Floaty.
the problem with £2 coins is silver-proofs are, once you actually look at them, you realise how gorgeous they are. And then you don't really want to part with them. I think there's something particularly special about them because of the gold plating on the edge. Because of the bimetallic.
You'll be able to clean that one up then, Stevie.
In milliseconds, just like that one. That one has got 42 years best part of tarnishing on it. That's less than a decade.
On that one.
Is that a silver one, Steve? Scott?
Yeah, that's a silver-proof set. He's looking at buying the entire set of 29. But he can buy the set cheaper because they're tarnished. And all it takes is then is a dip in, dip out, put it back in.
Oh, well.
Rude not to, really, in that case, isn't it? So,
yeah, that's certainly.
Indeed.
The other set that I was there's one set, right, which is 300 quid dearer than the set that's got the tarnish on it. So you just buy the
golden guinea.
Yep. Yeah, but when you're looking at sets of 29, and that's the extra kind of dosh knocked off for each of the coins, really. So it's much bigger saving. But yeah, if you get them in spanking condition, you pay 300 quid more. Might as well get them in that condition, quickly dip them. It'll take you, to do all 29 if you want, it wouldn't take you longer than quarter of an
Half
hour.
an hour.
Right, well, these are in bank bags, so there's always a chance I might have a stash like Scott did, but I sincerely doubt it.
Well, a golden guinea's not a bad
You found it
start.
buried? Yeah, Golden Guinea's a good start. I'm happy to bet a quid that we're guaranteed to get a Hannah coin in this lot.
Yeah, I would pretty much say you are, yeah.
I got an Ian coin in my change today. Oh, we didn't get one of these last time, did we?
What, so?
Active Union.
Who's what?
No, we're going to get a Scott coin because I need to be at least one up.
Well, if it's a Scott one, I want it to be a Jester. Because I just got rid of one of them today, so I could do a replacing this straight away. Oh, that was a damp squib. Hey, there we go. 60 years of the end of World War II. Simples. Oh, there's a Scott coin.
There you go.
Shakespeare's Histories, Crown and Sword.
DNA below it.
DNA, double helix.
One to Scott. Nil point for Hannah.
I think we need to rethink this because I've got a lot more.
No.
You still normally win, Scott.
I do, but I've got a lot more variety in mind.
Yeah, but mine's more common.
Yeah, I still don't agree.
Well, yeah. Mine's much more common. I think Sue's is commoner though.
Yeah, well, bit foolish going for the technology. Oh, Scott.
Oh, dude, what are you doing to me?
Got to put it there just for counting purposes. Oh,
Yeah.
there's Charles Darwin.
Haven't seen one of them for a while.
Oh, that's a shiny one as well. What could that one be?
Probably one of mine.
Oh, that's another one to me.
Yeah, I can see why Scott wants to be thinking now.
Yeah.
I didn't agree to them anyway. That was all Hannah's idea.
No, it was not.
Oh, in that case, Hannah's the Brunel's Arches and you're Tosha Cat.
I win.
He is. Ron saying, what silvers you looking at, Scott? The Olympics?
Yeah.
Looking at getting the case set in one go.
Yeah.
Quite dirty ones in amongst this lot.
Yeah. Scott, did you have time to?
Oh, look at that! Second week in a row. I got rid of one of those today. No, it's King James Bible.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I got rid of one of those today. I think it was $12.50 I sold it for, so. Which is a
like,
going rate for King James Bible, so.
I forgot
Nice
Robbie
one.
Burns was just. I'm
There's
having one
another
of them
simple.
days, people.
Yeah, the Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scott, what we were talking about Tuesday, did you manage to have a check?
Huh?
The post office.
Oh, no, I didn't go. I was supposed to go today, but unfortunately, I didn't get a lunch break today. I was very busy because I'm off after today for a week because my kitchen's being done. So I was mega busy. So
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to go. But I'm off tomorrow. They might be open tomorrow. I know it's Good Friday, but I'll go and check if they're open.
They won't be. It's a bank holiday.
Oh, yeah. I'll go Saturday.
Yeah, they'll be open on Saturday. Another active union jigsaw.
Yeah, sorry, didn't get a chance.
Ron's saying he has one silver Olympic athletics and it's tarnished, toned.
Well, not with a bit of silver dip, is it, Ron? Make it look as nice as that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right, Ron. All of them, mate. I'll there's actually 7 of them in the coin set that are tarnished. 7 of them. However, I did see another set that was 300 quid dearer that had them all in pristine condition. But then, as Steve quite rightly pointed out, for the sake of, $5.99 and a pair of twins, I could get them all turned. So it'd save me over 300 quid.
Oh.
Do that, wouldn't I?
Is that going to be 4?
Well, all of the real gleamy ones so far have been anti-Scott coins. Oh, and the trend continues.
Another one to me.
However, I have got myself a Benjamin Britten.
It had to be done, Scott. It had to be done. You would have just ruined the collection had it not. Everybody would have said there was one missing.
Yep. Anyway, I think deep down he likes it.
I do, really.
This is a nice day for me, actually. This back.
Is that the Mary Rose?
Yeah, I saw one of these today as well.
Yeah, I need to get some silver dip.
Somebody did an eBay sale used my compliment slip and got diverted onto my website as a result with a discount code I gave them. And they filled up some gaps in their album of £2 coins. And that's another Darwin, but that's a nice shiny one, actually. I think I'll keep it. That's really good condition. That's very good condition. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's yet another one. I'm going to have a full bag of these, I think.
Will that be 5 in a row?
Oh, right, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think he's counting anymore.
I don't know why you can do Shakespeare anyway. I still don't understand why I got 3
I can't even remember now. I can't remember.
I don't think Scott's missing many now.
Right, 3 Shakespeare coins and the 1 ship coin, which goes in my favour, right? And you just got that coin.
Sorry. Would that be 1 of mine?
Yeah, but I'm going to make you have Brunel and Brunel arches now. If I've got to have all 3 Shakespeares, you can have both Brunels. Would you agree?
That sounds fair.
I think so too.
And Charles Dickens.
No. Well, just no.
I think. Oh, the Great Fire of London. Oh no, in fact, Hannah's one's been wiped out.
Yay!
DNA. Which is all you got, and I've got some really great condition ones from Scott. That's Great Fire of London, Mary Rose, and King James Bible. I'm quite happy with this one.
So what does that make me? 0.
Yeah, you're back on 0. I'm still on -5 or -6 or minus. Don't give a sugar.
Hold your horses. Brunel's making a comeback.
Ron, the answer to that.
Simple.
Ron, the answer to that question, mate, is.
About 3's got them.
Yeah, pretty much. Apart from 4, and the 4 I haven't got. I can't get.
Have you ever silver dipped a silver coin with colour on, Steve? I don't think I would.
Yes, I have. In so much as I silver dipped some silver Queen Jubilee Queen's Beast teaspoons, and they were enamelled on the end. There was no issues, no damage to them whatsoever. Perfect. Well, another Shakespeare. We got Skull and Rose.
Okay.
Would that be a Scott coin?
It would, but if you want, I wouldn't be able to say the name of all that easily, so I'll just call it Skull and Rose and move on.
It's tragedies.
Oh, another Darwin.
Another Darwin.
Ron, you trust me, mate. I'm not going to get them. Well, it's actual fact. I say before that I haven't.
Oh, I need to talk to you about that. I got an auction catalogue today for an auction, mainly stamps at the end of April. In there are a hell of a lot of 50 pences in silver, and in Pideford. Some of the ones that you won't see anywhere else.
Oh.
I got an auction guide came in the post today.
Oh, would that be another Great Fire of London?
Yeah, no, you don't normally see those. They're normally harder to find. But
Ron said, check for the error on the skull, Steve.
oh, on the skull, yeah. No, what piece of work is a man? That's the proper one. Well, thanks for the note there. I potentially forgot.
No, Scott actually has got the Benjamin Britten.
Oh, that looks old.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have got it.
I bet it looks lovely in silver.
I wouldn't know, mate. It hasn't turned up yet. It's still.
Do you know what it is?
I think it's your favourite silver coin.
I was going to say, I think when he sees it in silver, right, he's going to probably change his mind about it.
I doubt it because I saw it in colour and I didn't like it in colour either. So
no, in colour is.
No, I was going to say I don't think colour would be. There's not very many coins I like in colour.
Okay.
Well, that's just a kick in the teeth.
Oh, that would be another Scott coin.
I don't even keep those.
That'll be a no, Raftery.
Another Active Union.
No.
Another Charles Dickens. And we're down to the last bag of twos. I can't knock it. Two Great Fire of Londons, Mary Rose and King James Bible.
Yeah, he goes like a 2
Yeah, it's a
Catholic Industries, the locomotive.
To try and make it look better, and it's still minging.
Whoops.
In actual fact, I don't think I've even got it out in my collection, Steve.
I'm not surprised. It's horrible. No, it's hand painted and enamelled. It's enamelled one, Ron. So they didn't even do a job properly. I only got it for a joke. Right, so Great Fire London. Nice condition, Mary Rose. Nice and gleamy. Quite often these are quite tarnished by the time you get them in the bags, but King James Bible, I'll keep the skull. I don't really need to keep any of the others, really, but I am keeping that Darwin because it's in pretty good order. It's probably one of the best Darwins I've seen for a long time, actually.
Hi, Deb.
Nice shine to it. Well, it's nice to get Mary Rose and King James Bible. That's a nice little touch. The rest of these can make their way back into the backpack. Right, I've got another 250 of 50s. If anyone's still up for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They've got to go back anyway. So.
Fire away.
Go on.
And hopefully this will be the same sort of standard as the ones I did on Tuesday, as they're bagged up in the same fashion. Not that I'm going to be demanding and needy, but I need 4 Olympics in this bag to make up the odds.
I need.
Yeah.
I would like.
Oh, the spill bag. Not a problem. They're all going to be opened anyway. Yeah, looks like it's that bag anyway.
Ron, just on Tuesday, I didn't have it, and I was trying to find it on eBay, and it's stupid price. And then I just went on by fluke and typed in the name slightly incorrectly spelt. And
tips of the trade.
Cheap, so I'm quite happy. I wouldn't have paid the price that people are asking for normally because that's just silly. But I got one cheaper than what people are paying, so I got it.
They've got a lot of those on that online auction as well, Scott.
What, incorrect spelt ones?
No, the correct spell cues in silver.
Okay.
And I've got a lot of year sets, including the 2009 year set.
Nice. Don't need one of them, though. I do need the 2020 and the 2021.
We know you need the 2020.
Well, actually, I don't even want them sets. I just want 2 coins from them. Well, actually, I want 3 coins from them because one of the other ones I need hasn't been released. Right. Anyway, Ron, I'll tell you the 4 that I need. So, Ring of Hands, because it's never actually been released in silver, as far as I'm aware. I've never seen it in silver other than in the 40 years of the 50p set,
In a small size.
which you know I've already got. So I've kind of got it, but only in small, not in big. So that's the first one that I haven't got because you can't get it, I don't think. I think the first one they put in silver was actually the Steve's favourite one.
Dual date.
I don't think Ring of Hands is ever released. So that's the first one out of the 4. The next one is the 2020 Team GB because you have to get it in a set. And if you don't get it in a set, it's near £1,000 just to get the coin on its own. And it's only like 1,200 to get the full set. But I'm not doing that because that's just, I think, ridiculous amount of money to pay for 1 coin. So I'm not doing that. I'll wait for some muppet to sell it for cheaper, in which case I'll snap their hand off. And then the same for this year's Queen, the decimalisation coin. With the Queen
small head.
I've got the one with the 2021 head, but I haven't got the one with the old-fashioned head. Because again, that was only released in the year set, and I'm not going to pay a stupid amount of money to get the year set. And then there's the second one that was released this year that hasn't been released out yet again, and that's the other 50p piece from this year. So this year's year set may be a bit more worthwhile because of the fact it's got 2 50p's I need in it, but that is the 4 50p's I need. The ones that haven't been released and aren't going to be released is single silver coins. I'm hoping the second 50p for this year does get released as a thingy like the first one did with the small head. But I just need the old-fashioned head and the 2020 and Ring of Hands, really.
Well, so far these bags have been crap.
But I don't think I'm ever going to get them 3 coins unless I'm stupid. No, mate.
Don't they have the 2021 silver year set still on the mint?
Trust me, it's gone. Because I would have got it, and then I would have I'd have kept the £2 because they're all stunning, but the rest of the coins I'd have sent to Steve, but couldn't get it. So no.
It's sold out of the 2021 set already.
Yeah, silvers.
That's quick.
I'm pretty certain they're gone because I looked the other day. But yeah, I'm nearly there. My silvers are nearly got. Now I know I can silver dip those dodgy Olympic ones. I shall be getting them.
This is pants. I've had 1 Brexit. That's it. And I've gone through a lot of bags now.
Katie, if you're not coming back here, look, do you want to move this chair?
Floyd.
I bet you now Ron is looking on the Royal Mint website to try and get a link.
I bet he is, yeah. I'm surprised it ran out of the 2021 so quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain they have.
Hey, Beatrix Potter anniversary coin.
Yay, that is the nicest one of those. I like that.
Rather prefer someone to go quack quack, but hey.
There's an NHS there, mate.
Yep, NHS. Well, I never saw Beatrix Potter or the NHS on Tuesday. then again, I did see a hell of a lot of Olympics, so I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Everyone is looking for it. They've moved the site around too much.
Yeah, we've cocked it up if you ask me. It's bloody hard to find anything.
I just typed silver coin in and just looked through the whole lot. And it weren't on there. So there is a year set that's on there, the 2018, but not the 21 or 20. You can get them on eBay at stupid price. You don't think so?
Oh, these are blooming awful. I reckon I've gone through nigh on half of them now, and I've got 3 coins.
Yep.
You're doing well good, Stevie.
Sarcasm is beneath you, dear boy.
Sorry.
This
I'll go and see if I can find that Benjamin
is dire.
Dolly thingy on it. I'll be back.
I'm getting sick to death of Britannia. I'll put my glasses on. I'll be able to see better and maybe get some better luck. Oh, God. Back's aching too much.
Okay. Is Raftree still there? Give us a thumbs up if you are, mate.
Benjamin Bloody Bunny.
Then that was such enthusiasm.
Oh, yes, I was really...
Benjamin Bloody Bunny.
I was feeling the love then. I really was.
Yeah, told you it's sold out. I thought they had.
Only 550 sets. Blooming heck. Yeah, they would sell out quick.
Yeah. And they're on ridiculous price on eBay and ridiculous price on all of them. So, no. So, I won't be getting the funny shaped Queen's head or the other one for this year unless they release the other one from this year.
Well, unless somebody breaks up the set and sells them individually.
But as we know, the Team GB from last year is selling at 999 at the minute, and I'm not paying that for 1 coin. Not going to happen, I'm afraid. Well, I was going to show this coin off, but Raftree's not here. Oh, you can always watch it on playback, can't he? So this is the... Shall I put it on big camera?
If you wish, I'm not finding anything. I'm missing anything from here.
Shout out if you do.
Well, I'm not gonna.
This is where he's going to pull a Q out.
I got a bloody queue. I got 2 of them as well. No.
Yeah, I don't think so. So that's Benjamin Britten in colour. Oh,
With a red splodge on it.
Crap, that, isn't it? Let's take it out the
In
case.
colour? Where's the colour?
It's not. It's got nail varnish or something on it.
No, it's enamelled.
That's it. There you go.
It's enamel paint and then an epoxy resin cover. I did them on some of my coins, but it's a lot of time and effort. I couldn't be bothered in the end. Hey, I got myself a coin! Ah! I'll keep it in my hand.
Okay, put it back to Steve. There you go.
Well,
Yay!
Oh, yay.
Got himself an Olympic.
I got hockey as well. Woohoo.
There you go, Raftree, just to show it again. And I don't even like it like that. It's horrible.
No, I don't like it like that.
I don't like it full stop.
I only got it as a piss take, didn't I? So.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go, guys.
I don't like it.
I just knew it would be annoying because as I gave it to you as a present, you'll feel obliged to keep it, even though you hate it.
That kind of proves that I've kept it, mate. It's just not out anymore.
Yeah, I know, but it kind of proves that you dislike the idea of having to keep it. Hey, which makes it more fun.
I'll give you a gift that you will hate, but you will keep it because it's a gift.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm an evil son. So says all I lose nothing, and then I do fang on when the camera's off, but
It's not gone.
it's only hockey.
So,
You found today.
there's Andrew asking how Growler is.
Yeah, she was. Oh, she's in the stream there. Haha.
Yeah, she is.
Someone's gone through these, haven't they?
I would imagine so, mate. I'm surprised you got the hockey.
Well, yeah, I got a hockey, but that must be a bag which hadn't been gone through with a dose of salt IPS because there's nothing there.
You got your anniversary coin, mate. You like that too?
Don't even have a voice. What? Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Anniversary coin.
Yeah, I was going to say you've got hockey, the anniversary.
Yeah, I'll be happy with the hockey, I suppose. At least it's an Olympics. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't get a normal base proof. I got that with the 50 years of 50p and then end up getting the silver proof anyway. So I've now got a base proof set of the 50 years of 50p and the proper set of silvers. So that's kind of pointless.
Yeah, so I agree. They have the goal set left though. 6.8k. Sue, Ron, that'd be a no.
I wouldn't want to get the gold set.
Scott, is it Father's Day coming up soon?
Yes, mate.
It could be the 25th of
So we
September.
could get you the gold set for Father's Day from the kids.
I think not.
So
Ugh. Being a pain in the butt.
That looked a grubby one, Steve.
Hmm?
You said it looked a grubby one in your hand.
Yeah,
It might
there's a
just be
few
the shanna.
grubs, but there's hardly any variety at all.
Mm.
I'm quite shocked. Yeah, 3 bags left out of the 25. I'm quite shocked. Yeah, someone inadvertently let hockey get through. So.
she said to me, £1,000 for one silver coin. I'm like, yeah. She says, no. I said, I know, love. I'm not spending that. Don't worry.
I spent nearly half that on one Cupinical 50p coin, didn't I? So.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not spending £1,000 on one coin. It's just not going to happen. Bad enough spending over 600 on 29 Olympic ones.
Hey, Psycho Cat.
Oh, God. Psycho Kitty.
There's one I haven't found in today at all. So.
I was going to say it's one for the mat.
But I say, everyone down here, apart from Benjamin Bunny, is one I hadn't found at all on the last bag of 250.
You did. You found the Tom Kitten.
Did I?
I could have sworn you found a Brexit.
Oh, no, Brexit. Yeah, sorry, Brexit and Benjamin Bunny. I didn't find a Tom Kitten. I found a Jeremy Fisher.
No, you not in the last bag. Oh, the last bag or the last hunt.
Last bag today, earlier on.
Yeah, no, you're right. You didn't find one in the bag earlier. Sorry. I thought you meant last hunt because you found Tom Kitten last on Tuesday.
I mean, the earlier one this evening, but all right. So,
is this your last bag?
Yeah, it is pathetic. I got 2 swaps from the first 250 that I did, and 5 different ones. Well, only 2 swaps from the first 250. It shows how weird and wonderful they are. They're mainly all Shields and Britannias, but the odd things slip through by accident by the looks of it. But oh, there's a Christopher Ironside.
No, it's
I
a
got
different
one of
one.
you today as well.
But that's it.
That's not a cheap coin either.
I'll keep the NHS, Beatrix Potter, 150th anniversary, and obviously the hockey. But apart from that, nothing else worth keeping.
Scott, Ron's saying you should ring the Royal Mint because when he got the 2018 proof set, it came with a few dirty coins. And I rang them because it was out of stock and I wanted to clean, and they said they had some left.
Okay.
So they may have some 2021 sets left.
Beggar 2021. If they've got some sets left, possibly hidden away in their back cupboard, ask for 2020 with the Team GB in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Team GB is going to be a pain to get. And I'd say the Queen's head on the funny shaped decimalisation one, that's going to be, or the original portrait it should be.
Just
that
Steve.
would be quite difficult to get. I'm hoping they release the other one from this year. I can't think what it's called. I know what it looks like, I just can't think what it's called. But I'm hoping they'll release that. Saying that though, Hannah, hold the fort a sec.
I remember myself there. Oh, the making the change, decimalisation, and then the making of the TV. So decimalisation is the one he's on about in regards to the Machin head on the back of it. And then we've got the Logie Baird, whatever.
That's the other one, yeah. That
Making
one
the telly.
Yeah. I'm hoping they'll release that one.
There's a Machin Queen's head there. Which
I haven't even seen that.
Yeah, the Machin is only in the ear sets. So that's the coin that they've released that you can buy in the pack format, has the normal Queen's head on the back. In the old style, in the year set, you get the Machin head. Machin was the designer for when she had her first decimal years.
So I've got this. This one with the new Queen's head on it. But obviously, in the year set, it's when it comes with that head on it. So that's the head.
I haven't even seen that set.
And
I don't even know where my head's been the past couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a brand new set for 2021. So.
Yeah, and I haven't got one of them.
Not in silver anyway, but you have got one of them.
Well, you know that. I'm holding 2 of them in my hand. And 2 of them in my hand. Because they're worth keeping, because I think they're going to be rare as rocking horse poo and going to be worth money. Well,
Yeah.
that one is worth money. That one's worth about 40 odd quid already at the minute.
Yeah.
And I sent you one of them last year, mate. So you've got one of them and all. So, yeah, it's just this year's decimalisation with the Queen's dodgy head on it.
We don't actually swap coins. However, you can buy coins from.
She's trying to find the link for Steve.
DragonLordCoins.com.
Yeah, there is a swap site on Ian's, but I think that's just for the winners of his raffles.
But yeah, that's to swap any. You would have to go over at the Great British Coin Hunt and watch for his swap site.
Yeah, that's it's run by Derek, I think, from memory.
But on this side,
Yeah, Derek Clark in it, yeah.
We don't swap them.
So anyway, that's what I'm talking about that I haven't got in silver because of the fact it's got a funny head on it. I've got that design in silver, but with the new head on it. Well, basically with that portrait on it.
I haven't even seen them. You know, I've probably been in the hospital when they've come out or something and probably been spaced on medication.
Released on New Year's Eve. The stroke
Was
of
I
the new 2021. So
Was I not in hospital then? Possibly.
can't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've been
Oh,
in and
well,
out, in and out, in and out. That
I know we all had a quiet one, didn't we? On New Year's Eve. We had no engine.
That is the swap site.
Ah, bro.
There you go. There's the swap site up.
So, yeah.
Oh, just gonna give my hands a quick wash.
Oh, it might even be this one. I think you have to click on the link for that, though. Oh, mind you, Lorna's a mod, isn't she? I'm sure Lorna's a mod on our site. So she should, they can just click on the link for Lorna's thing then, can't they?
Yep.
I forget who's mod and who isn't. But I just realised that her colour's in green. So she must be, because nobody else is green.
Yeah, Lorna's a mod.
I think Ron's a mod on Steve's.
Oh, if any of you haven't got this, if any of you haven't got this, you've got to buy it.
Drumstick.
Oh, it's the best. Drumstick squashers.
I'd rather eat them.
No, no,
But
I'm
not-
like, I want to eat my hands after I wash them. It smells wonderful.
I was going to say, I would rather eat the drumsticks.
Yeah, no, the squashers are gorgeous. I always keep some in stock somewhere.
Oh. Actually, do you know what I've still got, Steve? The drama llamas.
The second one is the swap site for the,
Squashers.
it's that one that's the swap site link. But if you just click on Lorna, you should be able to click straight into it.
Yeah, I've still got my drama llamas. I
Uh-huh.
have no intentions of eating them.
I'm back again. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
my
these back.
tooth was much better than the last one. Last one, on Tuesday, all I kept was the King James Bible. Whereas this time, I got King James Bible, Mary Rose, and a couple of Great Fire London. So better than a smack round the head with a wet kipper.
But I still won the hunt.
Ugh.
Even though there was 2 Brunel archers.
I've shown everybody how to make silver glisten again, even if it does look tarnished.
Sorry, love. Is that
I
your
need.
screen?
Right, so the better in the capsules and rather than in the plastics. No, I'm going back to what? Do you know the
Capsule's still tone, mate. That Olympic set that I'm looking at is all toned and it's a capsule.
No, do you know when we
The Westminster collection coins cards are crap.
right? So
They
what?
toned- they
If you
toned
got
by Rory.
cupidicula tones, that can be problematic to get clean if you can get a clean full stop. If it's silver, as demonstrated, doesn't matter how toned they are,
Right,
and
so-
how tarnished, they can clean up in seconds.
The ones that we've got in the packaging, like the Tokyo coin, do we just leave it in that packaging or not?
I keep things in bookmarks, as I call them. When I chop them out of year sets, I'll always chop them as a full thing with the information. And I call them bookmarks. I sell the bookmarks for 2018s in particular. I buy a lot of 2018 albums. That's again where getting some albums is sound solid sense, because the albums since time immemorial have been 55 quid a year set, and yet the 2018 albums last year were selling for 140 plus. Now you can get them between 140 and 200. That's a really good markup. If you consider ISAs and other savings, it's ridiculous. I've got a massive wodge of 2020s because I was hoping on the basis that they weren't going to release many coins and it'd be a predominantly bunky year for most of the definitives like 2020 was. The only coin they released was a £1 coin. 2020, they have released a couple, but I don't think they've released that many. So most of them will still be bunks. Plus it held the 2020 Olympic coin. So I thought that would be shrewd. I would think that by this time in 2022, a 2020 year set, which costs 55 quid, and I think you can still buy them from the Royal Mint website now, will be going for in excess of 150.
Yeah.
Raftree, and the answer to that question, every now and again, I would imagine you will, yes, because
just the same as anything else.
Yeah, the only coins that you won't have to are the ones that are actually in those special things that you pay for. The one with the Steve's going to show you in a second. They're the only ones that are you can't find them. Because
I just don't know where I put them. In things a bit like this, but the ones that have been graded instead. I've got a case of the bloody things, but
that's it. PSG slabbed coins. That's what I'm looking for. If they're in the slabs, then basically, no, they don't tarnish because they're airtight, they're sealed. They don't come out of them, or they shouldn't ever come out of them. Let's put it that way.
Hermetically sealed.
But any other one, even the normal ones, so all the ones I've got will eventually tarnish. Just time and
there we go. You can get these cases from eBay for peanuts. They come from China or whatever, but if you tilt this down here a little bit, I don't have many like this because I don't really go in for them, but I picked up some which I managed to find at sensible prices on eBay, which were already slabbed. The kind of gradings there, the 66, but these are like thematically sealed so that the air cannot get in there. It can't be tainted. And I managed to pick up a couple of the 2020 Hercules. I know it costs loads to get them graded, but you can quite often find them already graded and you can buy them. So I've got a couple of, and you have different types of grading systems, NGC and others. And then I got surprise, I would have one of these.
Well, it's funny you should say that because I think that's the only coin I've got graded. Is my favourite one as well.
That one isn't graded per se. I think that was done like that by Westminster and whacked out. But so I don't think that's the same quality sealing. Same goes for this one. Again, I think this was like a Westminster thing, but I got it from the secondary seller on eBay. But the rest of them, like that's another one of the last round pound that is correctly graded. And you can always tell because they're all kind of ultra secure. But nice way of having a coin. I got that one on eBay for peanuts, literally peanuts, and that's a silver proof with a touch of colour on it. £5 coin as well. Nice bit of weight to it. That was one of the first coins I got in the slab. I think that was because I came across that one. I ended up buying this box just to keep them in. And that's another Westminster job. You can always tell, particularly this one, guaranteed because it's what they call their date stamps. But again, I don't like £5 coins, but
Ron's asking, why is the Hind only 66, Steve? That's a low grade.
Simply because is how they actually go. That's an ultra cameo there, which is what you'd really want. But the coins are spat out of the machine. They're sent to you as uncirculated, but we aren't scientific like these people are, bouncing lasers and stuff off them. So you never know when you send them off for grading how it's going to come back. So you can't guarantee you're going to get one which is going to be a really high rate ultra cameo. You can get one which has got some form of lower imperfection, and all of a sudden you get one as a 66. I think it's because it's a 66. Someone, after they got it back from the grading system, decided they weren't going to keep it, which is why they listed it. And I managed to pick it up for, well, at the time, about the going rate as what the coin would have been on his own. And I got it encased instead. So,
Hannah, I've only got one slabbed coin. Can you guess
those
what
are
it is?
beauties I adore.
Can I guess what it is?
Good quality.
It would be.
Yeah, both 69 Ultra Cameos. My
there's about 11 people out there shouting now what the coin I would have slabbed is, and you're one of us, and you don't even know.
Well, I know which one you got because I. Oh, well, you're talking about Hannah. But no, you're talking about me, are you? Because I'm the one who gave it to you.
There's the back of it, Hannah. Does that give any clue?
It's got to be the Battle of Britain.
No, it's the.
Do they?
Oh, that's what I meant. See, my head is bloody in the shed today.
So you can run them. Hannah, has it been that long?
Oh, that was tight showing the great big.
Do you know what it is? Right, and I was thinking, I thought, I know what the coin is, but you know what kind of day I've had, so.
It's all right. Also,
if you're looking at getting some of those just for shits and giggles, because they are quite nice to have, and they are quite Gucci to look around at. If you just kind of type into eBay slab or slabbed or PCG, I think it is one of the main ones.
I mean, I've heard of stuff. NGC,
pneumatically skilled or whatever. NGC, you'll find loads of them popping up, and you'll find some like that 66. Okay, one of them is an Ultra Cameo, but one is 66. Once you pay to become a member of that, then you can send them X amount depending on your membership each year, and they'll grade them, slab them, and return them. It costs a fair bit to be a member of that service. But if they're coming back as Ultra Cameo, which is the kind of the best, really, then people tend to probably keep them if they're collectors. But if they come back at a lower quality, then they tend to bounce them out, which is why you can pick up some bargains on eBay. Other people will just sell them regardless of what they come back as, because they know collectors will pay extra to get it in the slab casing.
Steve, this next thing I'm going to show is also airtight. Well, I think it is because I can't break into it. Not that I want to break into it because I've got about 4 or 5 of the sets, as you know.
Have you got a hammer?
No, that's the back of it. So you know automatically what it is in the back.
Yeah, and I can open them as well, very easily.
I've never managed to, but then I've never tried to be fair. So that's my proof.
Scott.
Oh God, you can open it. Wow. Okay.
Very easily.
Of the 2019 set. That's the original one. So I got that when it first came out. And then, of course, when it first came out, I had to get that one because of the small.
Yeah.
So I had to get both of them when they first come out. And then, of course, I started doing silver. So I had to replace both of them with the silver ones instead. So I got the silvers and the proofs of them.
I know I've definitely got the war one.
So why aren't the proofs in with the silvers?
Because the silvers are better than the proofs. They are very nice. Don't get me wrong, they're stunning coins because you can just see the design of all of them. Even Roger Bannister looks good in that. And I think that coin's dull and boring. It's just because of the fact that you've got so much detail in it. But the silver is silver. They're just copper nickel, but very, very well struck. So I prefer the silver. But these are in my pocket as well. Are just not in the same place.
Ron, I've already gutted them. What I did is I'd open the sets to take out specific coins, like the 2010 50p and the 2010 10p, whatever. Anything which is a proof year for the coin. And I flog it individually. They fit the pop coin card in nice. Okay. Well, yeah, these cases I was just going to be putting in the recycling at the weekend. So don't worry about buying them off me, you daft beggar. Buy something off my website and I'll send you all of that packaging back. Job's a good
one. Yeah. I missed half of that conversation because I was too busy showing my bits and bobs. I'm sorry.
I
got the military set myself from eBay, which I never planned to, but I found it at a good price. But I showed you that 2010 set I picked up, didn't I?
Yeah.
I got this
even
at
that
auction.
Look at the strike on that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And that's just a
Well,
proof
the
point.
frosting really lifts the coin out, doesn't it?
It's ridiculously good. I must admit, the military set does look stunning.
See, I would still have it on display.
That looks almost as good as the silver one.
I got this one at one of the auctions I bought online, and I don't want to open this one because I normally get the proof sets in like relatively crappy packaging, but this one's in like deluxe, and it's all like leather spare padding and cushion and all that sort of stuff. It's absolutely pristine. But
that's the one you bought at the Mint with us last year.
No, I bought this one at online auction.
Scouts in it.
Online auction, I bought this one. I bought this because of that. It's the 2010 50p, which is not released. So the price I paid for the set, I'll get back for that 150p. Plus, then I've got the two cities. I've got Belfast and Northern Ireland and Florence Nightingale, which I can sell at proof and get 10 each for those as well. So
I mean, the Scouts looks quite nice in proof.
Well, that's Girl Guides.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I've got the 19 there, but it is nice in proof.
I've got a box full of Girl Guides ones. I bought lots of no, not in proof. I got those in predominantly. I got those in just normal year sets. But that one, I would normally have broken into it quite quickly. It's just that the outer casing is so kind of beautiful. I don't want to.
Don't forget to put that piece of paper back in with it, Steve.
Oh, nice. Oh, I won't forget. I've still got the auction number on it. I've got it from Sheffield Auctions. I don't have any 10, 50p's left, but
he sees one selling on eBay for less than 70 last week, Steve. But I think I was thinking about it, but I didn't pull the trigger.
Was that a year set or proof set, Ron? Only makes a few quid difference, really, but you can normally find the year sets at 10, 15, 20 quid cheaper than the proof set. Because I've run out of my 2010 50p's now. They go really quick. Proof set. Right.
Don't break that one.
I don't want to break into that one, I don't think.
Don't. I wouldn't.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm glad we just mentioned those because I was about to recycle all of these over the weekend. Ron wants some. I never thought about putting in the
Pop Joy cards.
Pop Joy cards, yeah. Of course, they don't have to produce enough of them, don't they? So that's one of the more recent ones. World Research Ship Discovery. So. Oh yeah, it's a perfect fit. Look at that. Fine.
Oh, that's all they are.
Yeah, for storage, that's a great idea, Ron. Yeah, you can have them all.
They'd be good for the Guess How Much I Love You ones.
Yeah. I've ripped into most of my sets apart from I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, half a dozen sets in there, but these are all the dual date sets, which I'm not going to open. Me and my dual date 50p's there. I've got loads of them.
Yes, we know you like your dual date.
Well, if I see the right price, I just can't help getting it.
I like my D-Day.
Yeah, but you aren't quite as addicted to them like I am, are you?
No, because once I've got the one silver, which I've got. Well, actually, I've got two of it because I've got the other 3 of it.
Got 7 of the buggers in there, so.
I've got one with a 94, one with a 2009, and one with a 2019 D-Day.
Yeah, I suppose I do have the 2014 of that one as well, don't I? No, the 2009, I mean, the 40 years.
Yeah, you got the small one, haven't you? I'm surprised they didn't release that in the 50 years of 50p, considering it was, one of the first commemorative out there.
And it's the lowest released.
And it's the lowest minted. Surprised they didn't put that in the 50 years of 50p.
Yeah, I know.
They put it in the 40 years. But
Why would they put in Girl Guides and Scouts and Roger Bannister?
Yeah.
None of their coins made sense. They should have asked coin collectors what coins to put
To
in
be
there.
fair, the military set is pretty nice.
Yeah, I couldn't knock that. And particularly because they reduced the D-Day, the 94 D-Day.
They released that one, and then 2 seconds later, they released it again with a little silly emblem on it. I mean, why didn't they just put a different, like the 50 years of little ring of hands there?
The only coin in there which they should have and did was the Q.
Yeah.
They should have had the WWF, the dual date resized down, possibly even the ring, 73 ring resized down. They could have had 5 crackers in there if they'd asked coin collectors their opinions. Instead, they just put their own crap in. So.
Yeah, but our opinions actually count for nothing. So
I didn't say anything, mate. I think you.
The only set proofs I bought specific, I bought 2018 really like, and I bought the 2020 at the mint. As soon as I saw the Team GB in the flesh, I had to buy the set, so I bought the proof set to get the Team GB, which I'm glad I did. So.
Floyd!
Trying to work out what Ron's mistyping and getting the B instead of the.
I think he meant to say Bannister Scouts and Girl Guides. What?
Yeah, I know. Bork sounds like he's from a different planet now. Yeah, yeah. Curious that it's Britannia and to Steve Shaw. Yeah, they could have asked the coin collectors, the people that they're flogging them to, because if you think about it, since 2016, the vast majority of coins they've produced to sell to coin collectors, not to release in circulation, but to sell and to make money. As soon as they realised how much Beatrix Potter was selling, they went ballistic. And now we've got every sodding creature we can think of from kids' books have been released, from Paddingtons to the Snowman to the
dinosaurs.
Well, the dinosaurs is when they nearly ran out of children's books. They'd already done the Gruffalo and everything by then as well. But then they thought, oh, kids like dinosaurs. So, whoosh, out came the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs again this year. They've already moved from Beatrix Potter. Now they've gone into Piglet and Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh. They're going to continue because they're selling. And these aren't going into circulation. They're selling. So if they're selling and the idea is to make money from the selling, then they should have asked the collectors what they wanted to buy.
Well, we're not exactly going to get the option of giving our opinion. They're not really interested. All they're interested in is making money.
Yeah, well, that's in the territories again as a hand. They're going because they're producing so many coins now, we can't keep up.
And there's certain coins that we will want, so we'll buy the set that has the crap ones in that we don't want because we want the other ones.
Well, that's to be fair, that's what I did with the bloody Q. I thought they weren't going to release Q again in 19, so I bought the proof set because I thought they were only releasing the proof. So I rushed out, spent the 90 quid, bought the proof set, thought result fantastic. I'm one of the lucky ones that's got it because it's a very limited number. And then they release it, don't they? But in like a booklet. And then they don't just release it in a booklet, they then release it in another kind of thing, you know, where you can get from the Westminster. And it's like, so I got the proof ones, but whoopie-doo, I could have just got
but that was a game with a strike your own, Scott. Beginning of the year, as it turned into January 2019, Britannia coming back after all these years of being in the Shield, strike your own. And people were happy to strike their own Britannias, and they were trying to get their max because it was a coin that they hadn't seen for ages and was going to be a good collectible and possibly go up in value. So what did they then do? They bloody released that one in the set as well. Flooded the place with them. And once they over-flooded, they obviously thought, we still got loads of these left. Let's put a little hologram on it and flog it again.
Yeah, 50 years and 50p. What a waste of time.
But that was the only official 50 years of the 50p. Sorry, what were the other 10 you sold as culture and military sets then? Celebrating the 50 years of the 50p. Ridiculous.
Yeah, not the best. No, I do agree.
To be fair, when I first got those Britannia Strike Your Owns, I was happy. I was really happy to have those in my cupboard. And then as soon as I saw they were in the culture set, I thought, I've been ripped off. And that's how I felt. And I haven't changed. And now every time I look at them, I feel contempt. And they sell for next to nothing on eBay compared to any other Strike Your Own coin. Because there's so many of them about. And the only thing you're paying for there is a packaging.
Yeah. I mean, the best guys Strike Your Own is a Newton, by far.
I am going to have to
Newton 18, yeah.
do a flick.
Or is that a euphemism for doing something naughty in your bedroom?
Bing!
I said flit, not flick.
Okay. Okay.
Flit.
I'm
As in a
getting
moonlight flit.
going.
Moonlight flit, not a moonlight flick.
Well, to be fair, it wouldn't be the first time.
Normally on camera.
Last time I'm telling any of you my secrets.
Terrible.
Right, anyway, so I will see you on Tuesday.
Yes. Enjoy the Easter weekend, people.
Yes, have a lovely Easter weekend. And
Don't do too much socialising. Abide by the regulations.
6 each.
I'm going nowhere. Too poorly.
You have 6 people in your back garden, sort of thing, yeah.
Well, you can have 6 people in your back garden, but I don't want them in my back garden.
I won't be in mine either. As far as I'm concerned, until the nation's a lot better than the currently is, I'm not running risks. I've got old people I look after and see on occasion, and I'm not putting them in jeopardy. So.
Yeah, so I'm disappearing. Obviously, these two will still be here. Bye-bye.
Bye. I nearly said something else apart from instead of flip side then.
I'm down to 2.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
So when Benjamin Britten arrives, I'll show it you in silver and see if you like it.
I reckon you'll like it.
We'll see.
No, come off it. You like Johnson's Dictionary in silver.
Oh, I do, very much so.
Well, there you go. That's a coin that we all relatively despised. And then you see it in silver, you think, oh, actually, that looks really nice in silver. I reckon Britain's going to do the same thing.
Do you know what, mate? Silver and gold dictionary are so much better than seeing it in Cooper. In actual fact, shall I go and get a silver one now and show it?
Yeah, you grab that. I'm going to grab a couple of £2 coins.
Okay.
Oh, what are all these things here? Oh, they're all penguins. Now, I've got lots of silver penguins as well, which is not the best investment. They only make 195. What's a coin machine like here on that west then? Well, I've only used it for a small amount of change, just trying it out. Tuesday is going to be the proof of the pudding when I try and tip £2,000 in it. May jam all up. I think the £2 coins in silver proof are fantastic because it's the bimetal. The gold is plated with gold, and the silver is lush. That's a Florence Nightingale from one of the territories. I think South Sandwich, South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands. But I know Scott's got one silver £2 coin, which is this one. Yeah, but I know there's another one that he wants, and that's, funnily enough, the only other one that I've got.
Oh, I love that one.
All posh and boxed up, and there's on the box the same Jasper blue, so which is perfect. Nice little touch.
That is the actual only £2 coin that I was ever tempted to buy myself.
It's one of the only two I've got.
Have you got a normal Cooper nickel one there of the 50p? The dictionary.
Well, we've had them on earlier on. I've thrown them all back in there now, haven't I?
All right, so it doesn't matter. So when I first saw the dictionary, I used to think, horrible coin. And then when you see it in silver, it's stunning. And then when you go one better, and you don't see it in silver, but you see it in gold, it's even better still. So, yeah, I do quite like that. So I'm hoping you're right, Steve. I'm hoping that when I see the Benjamin, if it's like those two in silver and gold, then that'll be stunning.
Yeah, I think you'll love it.
I hope so. I do like the dictionary in silver and gold. So,
I didn't know I had one of them.
yeah.
I didn't know I had a Suffer Jane silver.
Oh, well. You do.
No, there's a lot I don't really pay that much mind to, but I remember picking this one up for next to nothing, which is a nice one as well.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Although I need to get some
It's normal coin.
sellotape on there, I think.
Gold. Have you got the thingy, Steve? Mayflower.
No, I don't really have a large demand. I get some because I just come across them when I'm trawling on eBay and I see the bargain price. That's the only times I tend to buy them. The only two I bought really specifically for me is Wedgwood and Jane Austen. The rest of these are just kind of fallen across.
To be fair though, Ron, the only reason I've got it in gold is because I won the Roger Bannister and I really didn't like the Roger Bannister. So
Although this one's lovely.
So I said to Mr. Lambert, can I please swap it for the dictionary? And he obliged, and that's how I got the dictionary instead of Roger Bannister. Sorry, Steve.
I said this set's quite nice. You'll appreciate this set because this is the Scott and Steve set.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what's in it.
There's a Pyford as well.
Yeah.
So that's funny. That's your favourite and my favourite, both in the same box. So.
That's nice.
Because they did come out one year after the other, so.
They certainly did. And I must admit, they're the only two of the first ones I haven't got in Pyford. I've only got them in single silver. But, you know, I'll get them. Well, I won't get them. I'm happy with the ones I've got. You can't really tell unless you go close to the coin, can you?
What's this one? Oh, this is just a single metal. Actually, this is a bit tarnished. I might give this one a quick dip at some stage as well. This is the Dover Peace, 1995. Scott with the gold flex. Yeah, he's a shelf ago. Had a Wedgwood silver for 10 quid in some post offices the last sale. You're joking. Scott, seen that one from Ron?
What's that? Do you know what?
Not your post office.
No. And the amount that's in my post office is ridiculous, as we all know. But yeah, I haven't seen them. It's a pity because I would have got one of them.
Well, if you ever see those, get them all, every single bloody one, because I like the coin.
Mate, I'll get one for me. I'll get one for Katie. Definitely.
No, I'm just saying, get every single one, yeah.
Yeah. To be honest with you, Ron, every single one of my... Well, you know, I got you the letters. They're all same price. However, there's my first gold.
Those bombs. I wonder what was in there. Oh, the Mayflower. That's your heaviest one.
That is the nicest one, I think.
That's technically your most valuable one.
Yeah. You can't see it very well, but there is 2 different colour golds on it.
Yeah.
I like that coin.
The gold and the rose gold.
I do like that coin. Now I've got it in gold. And that was the first one that I won. I'll go again now. Jesse. Hello, Jesse.
Boom, 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 boom. Someone on Crown on Discord said they rang a Crown Post Office and they then buy on the phone. I don't know which ones are Crown Post Office. I suppose I've probably Googled it. But...
Steve, there's only 14 Crown Post Offices left in the country, mate.
Okay.
I only know that because my lady told me there's only 14.
Well, that's only 14 phone calls then. That's even better.
Well, my one can't get them. They can get all the A to Zs apart from A, B, and N.
That's 13 then to call.
And they can't get the... They don't get any £2. We know this. I've asked them the question. I can get the full 17 set, the full 18 set of Beatrix Potter, both Paddington's 18, all the alphabet 2018 minus A, B, and N. Although I could get A and B if you remember, because I got you a B many moons ago. And that's it pretty much, silver-wise. But they are all a tenner at the minute, yeah. So, yes.
Yeah, I might put myself down to do that next week. Might ring round. Because if I can find one who's got a hold of them in front of them, I can just shove them into a box and post them to me. Job's a good one.
Well, if you manage to get one, mate, don't forget who I am.
Of course, I wouldn't forget that, mate. Don't worry.
But yeah, I'll ask my woman while I'm there. I'll just ask her the question. Look, I'm after this particular coin, I believe. The woman at the post office, you go there and see her every week with me anyway. Right. So I'll ask her to be on account in the post office and I'll say to her, look, I believe that Crown Post Office like yourself are getting the Wedgwood, which is a £2 coin. Could you please get me a couple? I'd be very appreciative and try and get a few. One for me.
Is it possible for you to print off a list of the other 13 telephone numbers?
Yes, I could ask her that question as well, couldn't I?
Yeah, you might have that easily at hand.
Yeah, I only know there's only 14 of them left now because she was having a chat to me last week saying that I was in there for absolutely ages last week.
The big one in Bath disappears is now upstairs in W.H. Smith's.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I was in there for well over an hour last week.
Well, our one was building was like 150 years. It's been a post office or thereabouts. It's an ancient one because the first postage stamp was sent from Bath. The penny black was posted from Bath.
And I know why they've got so many of the coins going for a tenner. It's basically because they bought shed loads of them in, which should have been going into all of their post offices. And there was a lot more of the Crown Post Offices at the time. And of course, because they've now reduced them down to only having 14 of them left, they've got surplus stock. So that's why I was selling them to start with at £22.50, if you remember, because that's what I got you to be. And now all of a sudden they put them all down to a tenner. And the normal letters, as you know, are all £2 each. But again, they can't get the popular letters because otherwise you'd have had them off me by now already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll ask her because I know that. In actual fact, if they have got them in, then I'll get 3. If I can get 3, one for you, one for me, and one for Mr. M, because I know that he'll want one as well.
Well, I think I'll give myself a job to do on Tuesday morning of ringing around the 13 left in the country and see if I can find somebody who has stock in front of them. And if so, I'll be on WhatsApp to you lot and we'll fill our boots the best we can before they all disappear fully.
Yeah,
I do love the £2 coins because they are gold plated on the edge because of the normal bimetal. They're solid silver throughout the coin and just gold plated on the edges, which makes them look fantastic.
Yeah, I'll ask her when I'm there. I was supposed to have gone there today, and I just didn't get a chance. As I said, I didn't get a lunch break, so I couldn't go.
Life interferes with lots of things, doesn't it?
It does. So the next time I'm there, I'll probably go Saturday morning. To be honest with you, I'll ask her. I just say,
Yeah, Rafter is the same as me. Used to have a decent one, and now he's upstairs in W.H. Smith's. Ridiculous.
Yeah, mine is still there. There is one in Manchester as well. It's also a Crown Post Office, but they don't sell the coins. She told me that as well. She's the only one in the Northwest that's Crown that sells them.
Yeah, but she's going to get round up.
So yeah, she is getting a bit annoyed at me because I keep going in and clearing her out. To be honest with you.
Well, to be fair, she probably just wants to sell the stuff.
That is also true. So yeah.
She might be getting a feather in her cap for accruing so many sales.
That is also true. I'll see if I can get the Wedgwood.
She's not there as a store. She's there as a selling point.
It's the manager that I deal with as well, mate. It's not like normal million. It's the proper manager I speak to.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that their intention is to clear them out as quickly as possible, and the staff will probably get patted on the back for selling more as opposed to less.
Yeah, as I say, I'll ask her about the £2, and if I can get 3 of them, I'll get 3 of them. If I can't get any of them, which I don't think I can, because I have asked her before, if you remember. But I think I only asked her about the £2 packaged coins. I didn't ask her about £2 silver coins, because if you remember, Ron was going on about getting the packaged ones. I couldn't get them, but it doesn't mean to say I won't be able to get the Wedgwood in silver.
They'll probably have a universal stock list that they can all tap into and order from. So.
I'll ask her the question.
Coolio. Right, well, it's 9:15. Shall we call it quits, peeps?
Yeah, I'm happy.
So, mate, my bank rang me directly after I made my coin order to say, do you really intend to come on Bank Holiday Monday to collect them?
Yeah.
So I'm collecting mine on Tuesday now.
That's right. We'll still be doing the stream Tuesday and Thursday, though, won't we?
Yeah. I'm getting coin on Tuesday, so Tuesday it is. Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday.
I may have a bit of noise going on behind me. It depends what time we start.
You know me, dear. It's called a family. Don't worry, we're used to it.
No, it's called a kitchen being fitted, actually. Because as you can tell, the kitchens are shit. I mean, it needs doing. Yeah, so the kitchen's being done.
Very dedicated workers if they're doing it at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be here at that time. I'm just saying, just maybe. You never know. I'm about to speak to you through the day, mate. I normally do, let's be honest.
Yep.
So, cool. So, yeah, thank you very much. It's nice to see you all. And as I say, you never know, Ron, you might get a message from me during the week next week. Other than that, stay safe. See you all Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in.
See you on the flip side. Enjoy your Easter. Have a safe one.
Oh, Stevie, before we do dash off, Raftree, are you doing tomorrow?
Good Friday, Rafter. Have you got a game on? He's either typing or he's gone.
Possibly.
We do not know. Although we could nip onto his site and quickly see. Give me 1 second. I'll see whether he's got tickets for sale.
Yeah, he's on tomorrow. He's just replied. Yes, he's on.
Well,
also, Raftree, I mentioned on Tuesday that you said in the last one that I watched, that you were going to be, if someone hadn't won it, you're going to be doing a giveaway on the queue from the people that have entered. Is that still the case? And if so, what date was that? Because I can't remember for the life of me. In actual fact, I was going to say, should we chuck a link up and let Raftree jump on and join us?
Can do if he wants. I say it's a moot point anyway because I'm going to win the queue tomorrow, so he won't be giving it away because it'll be won. So.
Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be an interaction of a different kind. If we put Raftree on for a minute.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
How do we share the link just on yours?
I don't know how we do it just on one, but we don't have to accept anybody. I can get rid of it once it's done. So
no, I don't really want. I'll do it just on yours. Give me a sec.
Why? If someone pops up underneath the stage, I can just say goodbye to them immediately.
All right, okay. Well, there you go, Raftree, mate. If you want to jump on, by all means, jump into our stream for a minute, say hello, and tell us your deal, no deal plans for tomorrow. And the one on the 11th of June if it hasn't gone. That's, of course, if you want to jump on. The 11th of June's, yeah, I know that. It's 2 months away. It's giving people a chance to win it. Didn't say been and gone. Oh, whatever. If you do want to jump on Rafter, you just click the link. You can jump in the stream. Otherwise, doesn't matter. We'll catch you tomorrow night anyway. I take it we are definitely going there, aren't we? I was trying to jump in now.
Yeah.
You should just be able to click it, mate, and then we'll just let you in the background.
Oh, here he is.
There he is. We are definitely going there.
Hello, yes.
Hey, look at that bushy beard. It's like David Bellamy.
It's like your map.
There's some wobbly grubs in there.
Can you hear
Yes,
yourself?
David Bellamy.
Right, yeah, mate. I'm going to put you on big screen.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, so we will be going live tomorrow, usual time of 7:45 for an 8 o'clock start. And so as Scott said, if the queue doesn't go before the 11th of June in the main game, then we will be doing a raffle for the queue. So yeah, that's it basically.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a quick question because I never get a chance to do this when you're streaming, because obviously when you're streaming we can't jump in and you know, for the chat, etc., because we do it on StreamYard. I'm not sure what you do it on. So first of all, I want to ask 2 questions. Number one is, how do you do your stream and get it on those multiple screens? Because that would be awesome when we're doing the coin hunt. And then that's the first question. And then the second question is, how do you plan on doing your raffle? Is it going to be anybody that's entered in your previous streams? I feel like a newsreader, presenter person. This is good.
You do realise he said 1 question and then he turns it into 2. This is going to be a full-on interview for the next 2.5 hours.
No, it's not. It's not. Oh, wrong stream. Steve,
So we use OBS.
Oh, I can't come a different way. Oh well, go on.
We use OBS to do the to do all the multiple things. The board is a spreadsheet thing that I programmed myself in Visual Basic. So that's that. And then what was the other question?
The other question was how you plan on doing the draw.
Oh, yes, the draw. Yeah, so that is going to be anybody who's ever entered. And I'll just get the spreadsheet up a second.
So when you say anybody that's ever entered, is it the number of tickets that they've ever bought from you would get that sort of number of entries? So it's a bit like on Ian's ones.
Yeah. So anybody who's bought 1 ticket gets 1 entry into it. We didn't put in the people who came in only for the free game that we did, but everybody else will be in there. And so far we have 463 tickets that we've ever sold. So
okay, so there's someone asking how you enter. So Raftree, how do you enter your competitions?
So it's a paid competition just because obviously we're trying to give away a queue garden, so we do need to have some money. And we have had to give Steve quite a lot of it for all these Commonwealth Games whales we've been giving away recently.
Yeah, you've been unlucky with the whales, haven't you?
So yeah, if you head over to our website, which is www.raftree.co.uk, on the front page of our website, it says you could win a queue garden. So you click onto that, and then it says click here to buy a ticket, and you can just go on there and buy a ticket. It's £2.06 per entry, and you can have up to 2 entries in any one game that we do. And there's a maximum of 30 tickets sold in each game. So you've got a 1 in 30 chance of winning if you buy a ticket. You can make it 2 in 30, and it generally turns out to be lower odds than that because we haven't yet sold out at any time. So we're usually averaging about 12 tickets a week sold at the moment.
Are you still doing that thing that if you sell out, like you're planning on doing, if you do sell out, are you going to do the 2 games that night, like you planned?
Yeah, we will do. If it ever happens, at the moment, I can't see it happening.
If anybody wants to get on direct onto the website and get direct onto the tickets, they go onto the comments now. I'll put it up in the comments. and that hyperlink will take you directly onto the Take It or Leave It ticket site page.
So there we go. This gentleman's asking you a question directly, Raftree. Are you Mark from Raftree?
Oh,
Yeah.
And could you make him a coin track for his his channel even? So the best thing to do is actually go to Raftree's website and contact him through there and details, etc.
Yeah, you can, if you want to give us an idea of the design you'd like, you can just email info@raftree.co.uk, and then we can take it from there. If you show the, just send us the picture.
Yeah, he doesn't just do Max.
I'll make a really good admin. If you look into the comments now, you'll be able to see another direct link that'll take you directly onto the section of his website for requesting coin tuber mat.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, and we do a range of other stuff, like Scott said, we do coasters and so on, and we do one of our best sellers recently has been these coin grips, which keep your coins straight in the albums there. So we sell 120 of those for $5.
So there you go. There's a bit of free advertisement for you, mate.
Also, customized album inserts, vinyl lettering, mats, money boxes, key rings.
Inserts now, actually, just while I was watching your stream. So
there we go. Making things up while he's on listening to us.
Yeah, I was watching you and Bungle and doing that at one point, but after I didn't win Bungle's competition, so
Mark.
Yeah.
The rest of us men a bad name. Don't multitask. We pretending we aren't able to do it, right?
Yeah, don't tell Sue.
Yeah.
What?
My kids give me a lot of grief as well.
I don't think you swap coins, do you, Raftree?
No, not really. We just
multitask.
Raftree's more of a supplier to the coin tubing community.
Yes.
He is, yeah. Raftree's done some very nice mats for us. He's done mugs for us.
I'm pretty sure that if there's something that you after, which you haven't seen advertised, if you message Mark, if it's not already on his list of kind of things, he's probably more than happy to create it.
Yeah, because that's where the coin grips came from. Keith Elric contacted us and said, I've been sat here with a penknife for several hours cutting out these things and it's hopeless. Can you help me? And then because we've got this cutting machine here, so it just you literally feed it in and it just cuts out the inserts or the coin grips or whatever. So we can just use that to cut out cardboard, and we've got a heat press upstairs that does the plastic stuff where you can press stuff onto mats and so on.
When he's doing his kind of take it or leave it, he's a lot more professional with his camera than he has been for the last 35 seconds. All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's balanced on a metal thing and it keeps falling off. We've usually got it in one of those holders for the live stream, but it's just balanced on a metal pole at the moment, so it keeps falling over.
Cool. So yeah, again in the stream, if people want to hit that link, you can go direct on and buy a ticket. Me and Scott will be there tomorrow night.
Yeah, it'd be great to see you.
Scott, you got on mute. You're talking, but we can't hear you.
You know what that was? It's because I totally forgot that I pressed mute because I'm obviously stupid. Again, I can't do two things.
I'm not going to comment on that because it may ruin our friendship.
Yeah, so me and Steve will probably get 2 tickets each tomorrow night. Just double the chance of winning. 1 in 28 then. Still haven't been picked for absolutely weeks. Then again, I haven't been in for weeks, to be fair. But as you can tell from Tuesday night, we've had quite a bit going on, mate. So it's been nothing personal. It's just been we've just been not in the right place.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I apologise, but hopefully we'll be back a lot more now.
Say what? It's just so they're going to get a few money boxes. They look great. I kid you not. Not only are they great, they're ever so hard to get out of the boxes. Oh, bloody no. What's going on here?
We had a nightmare when we started doing those money boxes. They were really hard because we've got to use our mug press, and we haven't done too much in the way of mugs and money boxes, really.
Oh, I was putting it the wrong way. Yeah, if you have graphics to upload, then obviously it can be customized to your design. So, for example, with my logo, which you can see, Dragon Lord, that is the money box that got made for me. I had a few of these because I decided to put certain coins in for my nieces and my daughter. So coins like I collect from the hunt, which I know of above face value. I have a little list of what goes into each of them, or what will go into each of them, and the value or the approximate value at the time. And it's a way of basically giving them some dosh, which they, in a money box, which they can just put away on the shelf and leave, and they'll just accumulate in value. And they'll have a little list next to it to know exactly what's gone in it. So, yeah, great idea, the money boxes, and I love them.
Yeah, we can't go quite like 360 degrees round on the money box because of the way the press works. It's a mug press. It's got a space for the handle, but we can do the majority of it. There will be a small white area left, so you're better off with a white background for the mug ones, money boxes. But yeah, we can do coloured ones that don't go quite the way around if you want.
There you go.
Use your muscles. Yeah, I was opening the wrong way, Ron. You know me. When I realised, it's easy actually. I was just trying to pull the cardboard apart, but having a long moment.
I'm not going to comment, Steve.
I know. We make a pair, don't we?
No comment, mate.
I haven't opened the box for a while.
You know, what can I say? Right, so we'll definitely be on tomorrow night, Raftree. Thanks, mate. It's awkward. I don't know whether to call you Raftree or to call you Mark. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them. But everyone knows you as Raftree. I know we know Mark, but
yeah,
I'll just call you whatever I call you. I'm sorry. At least it's not.
You said Mark earlier. I was thinking, who's he talking to now?
And this is quite uncanny as well, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. And he's still got a way to go yet, I think. But
you're wearing a checkered shirt as well. You know, you're trying to do it. You really are. You're spot on.
I've got this.
Oh, here we go again. We keep it. Olive.
This is the reason I don't live with a wife. Easy life all around. But would he swap it? No. Loves it. Now he's had to mute his mic. He's gonna be in so much trouble.
She's getting sick of people from Sky, Amazon, Consumer Lifestyle Questionnaire.
Oh, you didn't keep your same telephone number when you moved, did you?
Oh yeah.
What a fool!
I know. I'm a.
I started anew here.
The annoying thing is, right? There's only so many times I can tell people I didn't crash. I rammed them, and they still phone up. And there's only so many times I can say, yes, I bought that iPhone. You're 100% correct. Wind them up, and then still they phone back. Although the last time they told me to F off, and they also said they're going to shoot me. And I thought, hold on a minute, you're supposed to be trying to get my money in, not trying to kill me. What's going on?
So when you take it for a long ride and you've had them on the phone for 5 or 10 minutes, and then you expose that you've just been taking a piss because they're a scammer, then they get shirty because they think they've got you in their hand at that point, and then you turn and they realise they've been taken for a mug because they were trying to take you for a mug. I know it, but when I moved, I was moving dialing codes anyway, and I thought, no way am I keeping the same telephone number.
Well, at work, I keep getting these scammers calling, saying they're from Virgin Media. So I say this is a business. We don't use Virgin Media, and then they hang up on me.
On one occasion, I had somebody ringing up saying that there was a problem with my bank, and they were from the police. And I went, "Oh, that's interesting. What station?" What do you mean? What stations? Well, I'm a policeman too. Boo, down in tone. Amazing how quickly they hang up when they realise that's happening. Imbeciles, they really are. I hate them doing that. I know they're trying to make a living, but they're scamming people trying to make a living. They're preying on the vulnerable. I have no time for them at all. So occasionally, if I've got the time and leisure, I'll have as long as I can keep them on the phone before they realise that I'm taking them for a fool. And then they do sometimes get quite shirty then.
You see all these other channels on YouTube, don't you, where they're trying to stop these scammers by like playing them along like that, or then they're trying to sort of reverse the connection and steal all their files and stuff. It's
I've also got a whistle that I use occasionally as well. So because when they're getting animated, I then give them a massive blast of a extremely loud whistle directly down. I'm thinking, well, you won't be talking to anyone for the next 10 minutes because your ear's going to be hurting. That's quite useful as well. Although I do worry that I might upset the neighbours by doing that.
Yeah. How does the dog like the whistle?
Doesn't mind, actually. Obviously, the wrong noises for it, but they don't like it up. Scott's still on mute in case he doesn't realise. I could do.
I've got a swearing teenager in the background. I know I'm on mute. Don't worry.
We need the sign language interpreter.
I like that one from Ron. Have you had the crash one a while back? Keep him on the phone for ages. When he wants the license plate, FUC. See where that one's going. Yeah, no, I like to wind them up. It depends whether you've got the time and you're in the right mindset. If you've got the patience, why not? Have some fun. The longer you keep them on the phone, the less time they have on the phone trying to rip off some elderly, gullible person.
Yeah.
And they aren't gullible. It's just that they're older and they have more trust in people than we do because we're more cynical because we've dealt with more scumbags. Yeah. The older generations haven't. They've dealt with more honest people. So I really feel for the older generation when they're getting ripped off like that. And they're even now going to lengths of tutoring them on what to say and what not to say at the bank. Because the bank have things in place to check that someone's not being pressured into taking money out, a large sum. So they actually tutor them a way around that so that they can still withdraw the money. It's bloody awful, the lengths they're going to.
Yeah, they say, you've got to go and say you're buying a car or something, haven't they? Because otherwise...
they say all sorts. And they say, my son-in-law's outside and he's waiting in the car for me, blah, blah, blah. This is for a kitchen. We got it really good value. Lots of things. They give them really good kind of reasons for doing it. And they kind of tutor them to it. I don't know how they explain that that's why they need to lie to the bank people as they're withdrawing the money, but they do. And people are still getting done for many thousands at the time because all of the safety things that have been put in place by the banks to prevent it is being preempted by the con merchants.
Yeah.
It's sickening. It really is.
Is that the right email address? Website?
Yes.
.com.
No, yes, .co.uk, that's fine. That's brilliant, thanks.
It's all right. I figured there was 15 people watching, so I'm trying to get you sold out for tomorrow night, mate. Because if there's 12, well, there is 15. If there's 15, we count us 2. So if we all get 2 tickets each, you'll be sold out, and you get 2 games to win Q tomorrow. Great. Never know.
Got to pick it first. Got to pick it first.
Yeah. It's the last couple of weeks, people have picked the box that's right next to the queue. So I think like last time they picked box 17 and it was box 16 that had the queue in it. And then the week before, I think they picked 13 and it was 12.
I was leaving one game. I didn't get drawn. I paid for 2 goes. Somebody who'd only paid for 1, and I don't think had been on before, got drawn. And he didn't win anything decent, but Q was in number 19. And I always go for 19. I was spitting chips.
And I always so yeah.
I was fuming.
Yeah.
We always have a little competition, me and Scott. So if we don't get picked, we always want to see who's got the best coin though underneath their number. He's 22, I'm 19, and the little satisfaction of him getting gymnastics and me getting Peter Rabbit. It's still there. It's still a game on for us, isn't it? So,
it is. That's what we do in the background.
yeah.
We take the mickey out of each other whilst we're watching you, basically. And every now and again, we're like, when we can see the numbers, and for some reason, I don't know why yours seems to be a little bit more delayed than what we are. And we're like, come on, he said the numbers, get on with it. We want to know if we won.
Yeah. We see the numbers many seconds before you do in Exeter. So you're saying, if you could just give me the next 5 letters you want, they've been there for 10 seconds already.
Yeah, we want to know if we won.
Yeah, we find it entertaining. And 19, it's quite often Newton, don't get me wrong, but occasionally I've had judo or something and I've pipped Scott to the post. But
we'll have to put in the Great Fire of London and Brunel Archers and stuff, won't we?
No. Whoa.
Yeah, that would be a eye sickener. Imagine that, Scott. You get picked for the game and you win Brunel's Archers.
If I won Brunel's Archers, mate, I'd be like, Steve, do you want a coin? No, let's put it back in change.
Yeah.
I'm not really, although I've got a full set of them, I'm not really into the £2. I'm the 50p man. I've always been the 50p man. I love the 50p.
I'm more the £2, but I'm the Isle of Man Christmas coin man more than anything else. That's how I always associate myself more with Isle of Man Christmas coins.
Yeah, I do like the £2. We've got all the circulating ones now, except for the Northern Ireland, I think. But yeah,
Scott,
was that?
Were you with us last week, Raftery, when Scott?
Yeah.
Blooming. That was the best £2 hunt I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Hannah did very well out of it because she got a full
2 Northern Ireland, 3 Wales, 3 England.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, as I say, I was going to send the whole lot to Steve because we've got a little deal, me and Stevie. Any coin I find, I send to Steve. He sends me the £2 because I don't need them anymore. I don't sell coins, as we know. I just tend to swap them for what I get them for. So I sent Steve the full lot. I was going to give him the full lot. And he was like, Scott, I feel really tight if you don't. We've got to give 1 set to Hannah because there was a couple of people I knew wanted a full set. And he was like, send one to Hannah. She's our third amigo. So basically, we sent a full set to Hannah as an Easter present, which she showed off on Tuesday.
Oh, we didn't tell her either. We made her cry, didn't we?
Yeah. And then I sent Steve the other 4. So, and again, all for the £2. So Steve got them at face value and he's probably going to sell them for more than that because that's what his business is. And Hannah got a full set because she's our mate and, we love her. So at the end of the day, she didn't have them. She's got them. But I feel bad now because if I'd known you needed Northern Ireland to complete your personal collection, that's a different story. Do you know what I mean? If it's just for your game, then it's different. But if it's for you in your personal collection, because I don't look at it as it's for you. I think it's for your kids because it's just like me. All my coins are going to go to Katie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know you said on your stream the other week, forget me wife, forget me daughter. It comes to, you know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't realise that. So I'm going to say this now in front of everybody on the camera. If I ever find a Northern Ireland again, which I don't think I will because I think I was a fluky bastard last week. If I do ever find one again, mate, you'll be first on the list if I get one, and I'll send it to you for £2.
I found one last year.
You never know.
But I didn't know, mate. If I'd have known, because I like you, we do your streams. I will. If I do ever find one again, mate, I promise you. Instead of going straight to Steve, I'll send you it instead.
It's only recently we've actually needed that one to complete the collection because obviously we've got through a few whales recently, and then the rest of them. I did some stuff for Dean on My Family Collects, so he swapped us some of the ones we needed, and then I did. I bought some off Bungle as well because he had some some spares, and he wanted to buy a load of the silver 10p's. So
Well, you've got my number. I think I'm sure you got my number. You must have. If you haven't, get it off Stevie, and just text me the £2 coins you need. And if I'm doing a hunt, if there's any that I come across, I'll just bang them to you for face value.
No, out of the circulating ones, it's only the Northern Ireland.
Is that it? Well, if I come across it, mate, I'll give you it for £2. I don't do these offers for everybody. It's just the people that, you know what I mean. So I know that I would do it for Ron M. He knows that as well. And Stevie and Hannah. Obviously, we love Hannah. So yeah, I'll by all means, mate. If I find Northern Ireland, I will give you it for £2.
Oh,
but
right.
keep your fingers crossed, because I don't think I'm ever going to find another one again. But you never know.
Yes, you will.
Well, there you go. Steve said I will.
You might find 8 again. You never know.
Well, if I find 8 again, mate, that'll be a miracle. But if I ever do find a Northern Ireland, I promise you, rather than Steve, because Steve gets first refusal on all my coins, he knows that. Unless my mate Jasper wants a coin. Well, his name's Pete. But if Jasper wants a coin, then I give him. He looks like Jasper Carrot. His name's Pete, but he looks like Jasper Carrot. So Jasper, he calls me Penfold. It's one of them things, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Is Jasper Copper Knob or not?
No, Copper Knob's Kevin.
Right, there we go.
So yeah. So if Jasper ever wants one, then he gets first refusal, because he's a close mate of mine, and then Stevie's second, or Steve's first most of the time. So I'll put you above Steve if I get a Northern Ireland, just because of the fact you need it. Steve will only get 40 quid.
Yeah, we've got all the 50s and got all the circulating 2s now, except for that one. So yeah.
It's in my will.
Don't forget, you can get some uncirculating 2s occasionally. I found a Jane Austen.
Yes, you did. Someone found one of Ian's coins, didn't they, on the stream the other week? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
but that's a ruined coin, isn't it? It's been defaced. It's got a letter stamped.
It has got a stamp on it. You're quite right. Yeah. So, but no, I didn't know you were doing your own personal collection, mate. If I'd have known, then I'd have sent you one of those coins last week. I didn't know, so I apologise.
That's fine.
But yeah, if I find one from now on, any Northern Ireland, just the one will go to you, and then the rest goes to Steve. Fair's fair, you know what I mean?
All right.
Cool. All right. Well, I think we might as well. Are we going to call it a night now, Stevie?
Yeah, most definitely.
Awesome. Well,
We
Rafferty,
started to half an hour ago, so
yeah, true. Well, we had a mystery guest. Let's be honest, we weren't expecting a mystery guest. So we will catch you tomorrow night, Rafferty. Thank you very much for joining us on the channel for a very quick chat. I'm hoping that people will sell you out of tickets tonight for tomorrow's game.
I'm hoping people, if they see tarnished silver coins, will not put their nose up at them in future. They'll think, hang on, I can get that cheaper.
Absolutely. So, yes, thank you all very much for joining us. Rafferty, you can stay there if you want, mate. When we end, it still carries on. So if you've got any questions to ask us too, by all means, feel free. Otherwise, everybody else, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you on Tuesday. So it's goodbye from me.
See you on the flip side.
See you all later. Thanks very much.